Real estate commissions are under the microscope. With scrutiny from the Department of Justice and the Federal Trade Commission, real estate brokerages feel like this is an all-out war on the real estate industry. There are multiple lawsuits currently pending that are very, very concerned with how real estate agents get paid. And some believe that there are steps that us as realtors can take to be prepared if this does go through, or if buyer brokerage stops. That's really what's at stake here, is buyer brokerage stopping completely. So what we know so far is there are hundreds of thousands of home sellers in Missouri that have filed suit, and really, they want their money back. They're saying that the damages can be anywhere up to $4 billion. That's what we know. Now, in the majority of the world, there are not buyer agents. As we know it, this is a very unique issue to the United States and to America. So in the majority of the world, really, they have, it's usually one agent. So one agent, usually what happens is you hire a seller's agent, you hire a real estate agent, and they sell your house, and there's a commission. So in places like Australia, most parts of England, Europe, there is 1%, 2%, and 3% commissions that are paid out. Here in the United States, as you know, the seller is charged a commission, and then what happens is as a listing agent, we offer out part of that commission to a buyer agent. And what the argument is saying is that there's something called steering, right? Which we learn about in real estate when we're taking our real estate classes. And steering means that we're going to bring you here and not bring you there. And basically what's going to happen is the buyer agent is going to steer someone to or from a house for some reason. And ultimately what this class action suit is saying is a few things. It's saying, one, that buyer agents are steering buyers to and from houses based on the commission that's being offered out by the listing agent. So for instance, if you take a 6% listing and you offer out 2% and you keep 4%, this class action lawsuit is saying that that's unfair to the buyer, to the seller, to the buyer's agent, and blaming really the seller's agent. So what happens now is they're also claiming that if there is 2 houses on the real estate market and a buyer agent can get paid 2.5% or 3% on one and get paid 2% on another, they're not going to show the 2%. The lawsuit also states that basically a seller should not have to pay a buyer's agent. They're hiring one realtor and they should just pay that realtor. That's the argument. That's what we're talking about here. Now, this could go through, it could not go through, who knows? But what I do know is that the future of real estate and the way us as realtors get paid is going to change drastically. And there's ways that we can prepare for it. So right now I would recommend buyer consultations, right? Who's doing them? Who's actually doing a buyer consultation? Who's having buyer agency agreements signed? I'd be practicing this, role-playing it, because what's going to happen is if this goes through and you want to work as a buyer agent, if they stop buyer agency, you're going to have to get hired. Like a buyer's going to have to pay you to represent them, and you better be able to deliver your value. That's what this is going to look like. So we'll see how this unfolds. That's what's going down. I'd love to hear your comments.